Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to Wednesday, May 4th of 2022. Well, as the season moves on, the birds are more plentiful and boisterous. It's very nice. It's a whopping 46 degrees this morning. I think it's supposed to be nice, just like it was yesterday. And then the rain's going to come for a little while. I have to get home, and it doesn't really need cut. It's been 4 days, but still, you can see it's grown a bunch. Well, we'll work that out when we get home, because tonight will be the last night until like next Tuesday. Then I'd have a jungle, but we'll see how it works out. All right, let's start off the day. Mama?
Yes, Hawk.
Welcome to Hump Day.
All right.
Yeah, we're a little late getting here. We're prepping for stuff. And yeah, we're gonna make this quick. Have yourself a wonderful day.
You too, hubby hub.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Just finishing up on this 2019 R1250 RT. This is the said RT from yesterday's vlog. BMW versus BRP. I was working on a Spyder. She was talking about a BMW. This is the one. It had a bad headlight bulb. And what her question was, she says it shows 2 of one and 1 of another. And the diagram's a little weird. So the low beam running light is out. High beams are good. High beams will actually come on without it running. You can flip them. They'll come on. Oh, it made the low beam come on too. Huh, that's cool. Just cycle will probably time out here in a second. I'm just doing the reset the service thing at this point. Fantastic motorcycles. Well, unfortunately, I was just about to roll out with this thing. The last things I went through and tested is battery, which is actually not part of this service, but it was requested by the customer. He's taking a trip. And yeah, his voltage is good, charge is 100%, health is like 5 or 10%. I wouldn't trust this thing on a trip. Starts the bike up for now, but the tester just flat out says battery bad, replace. So I gotta submit that. This is my 2020 chalk demo. And I had it in, did a not a I guess you could call it a pre-season, pre-trip check, and went over everything. Everything's all happy-go-lucky, and so he's got the thing for several days. Him and his wife go for a ride, and he gets a limp home mode. The brake light switch failed. I haven't had one on these. I've seen little TSTs and stuff about them on the new, I think it's just pretty much the 2020s. And Cable up here, he's had a couple of them. So I got my first, and of course it's my demo for them. So why couldn't it do that while it's sitting here? No. Could you give that?
Here, I'll move that out of what?
I think it was Matt. That's for the... Oh, good Lord, I can't see around it. That's pretty sketchy. Using mirrors on a Spyder. It'll work. They got more stuff on there that I can see around. But anyway, of course, the brake light couldn't act up.
That bulletin is wrong.
Yeah, I ran that new Spyder right there, and
Different number because it's different parts.
Oh, that one there shows
0.3 to 0.9.
Yeah, that one shows 0.9. I'm going, yahoo!
But it's additional on top of what was missing from that F3. So.
Oh yeah.
Still, in the thing that I read about delayed components, they said that a unit with all the missing components can take over 2 hours.
Holy.
So why is your highest time 0.9?
Yeah.
Windshield motor or a reverse sump. I found one of the parts in the flat rate guide for that F3, and it alone paid 0.4.
Yeah, I looked up the bracket thing that has the park brake module built into it, and it shows 0.5, and I'm like,
it might have been the reverse thing that I found. I found one of them.
It's probably that display, because think of what you got to take apart to get to that display.
Yeah, so far none of them have been.
Yeah, we haven't got that one yet.
Probably got a fucking program.
Yeah, I think you do on that one. Yeah, I was telling you guys about all the plug and play. If we get one without a dash, I think that's a whole nother country. So, since we're on the BRP subject here, so this thing with BRP, it's with Spyders and it's out of country. So there's no way I can get passports rearranged and done by the time this happens. So this is going to happen here pretty soon, but I can't discuss, show nothing until sometime in August. All I know is it's the future. I'll just leave it at that. It's going to be about the future. So I don't even know all the details. I do know 2 things, but we'll leave it at that. I don't even know. So anyway, Kelly and I have been invited. So it turns out it's not over in Quebec or anything. The guy was waving, I didn't wave back. It's not in Quebec or anything crazy far from here. It's right there in Vancouver, BC. That's like 4.5, 5-hour drive up the road. Let's go road racing up there all the time when I was a kid. Back then, speed limit was 55, you know. So yeah. So to get across the border, I have to have an enhanced driver's license. No big deal. You gotta have some documentation and stuff. Kelly's license expires on her birthday, so you know she had to go in there anyway. So we get all our stuff. We read online, everything gotta have. Okay, got everything. Check, 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 check. Homeland Security does not like my birth certificate. So I mean, we're talking a time crunch like crazy here. So I have to get a new birth certificate from South Carolina. So it's all these forms and all this rigmarole. You can mail the stuff in, but that could take up to a month. Well, I can do it quicker if you do it over the phone. They warn you this could be a half an hour to 45-minute phone conversation, so leave yourself some time, you know. So I'm pressed. I got, I'm at work. I got jobs to do, you know, this being one of them. And so anyway, I'm trying to get this thing done. So Kelly does the forum stuff. Well, South Carolina is 3 hours ahead of us, so I can't call them. So I've added a day to it. And the guy at the DMV says, ask them if they can expedite it or whatever. And she goes, like, California, 5 to 7 days. She goes, they're pretty quick. And she goes, and they're the worst to deal with. So you shouldn't have a problem. They get back here and we'll push it through again. So Kelly's golden, but yeah, time crunch. So in that, I've got customers, swinging in, saying hey and stuff like that. And so JR and Dan, both you guys, super nice. And thank you, Dan, for the nice words. But I hope I wasn't short with you guys. I'm sweating trying to get stuff done and still try to make this phone call to South Carolina. And I just kept getting interrupted to the point Kelly finally comes down. She's going, where is this stuff? Let me fill everything out. So show her where to go. And so it's luckily there are PDFs that you can fill everything out. But it's too late. Now I got to wait till tomorrow to call. Because they close at 5:30, something like that. So anyway, I was trying to do too many things at once. Wasn't expecting this little hiccup. That's why we were late getting to work, you know, trying to find a workaround thing. And somehow or another, they lost Kelly's trike information, so they weren't gonna, transfer that over. And the DMV gal got a hold of Olympia, got it all sorted out. And so, yeah, multiple, God almighty. Oh, the grip heaters are on. I'm like, man, this thing's about to blister my hands here. What's going on? But, yeah, so crazy morning, early afternoon. And ultimately, it came to a head and I lost. So, you guys came in and said, hey, I really appreciate it. Great seeing you. But I just hope I wasn't being short. If I was, I deeply apologize. I'm sure he's going to come right pick this thing up. I'm just going to set it right off to the side here. Yep, but my demo will come back again. There's nothing worse than having somebody's bike in here and then something jank up on him right away. And and we have a 2022 park brake switch on it. Oh, did I touch that thing with my foot? Something else. But anyway, so the 2022, that's the 2022 RTL right there. It's more weather sealed and stuff. There's a bunch of stuff they did with the brakes here, but that's a whole nother story. But the switch is one of them. It's great big heavy duty. But it's not just a brake switch like your dirt bike, your dual sport, probably most of your street bikes. You know, the little adjustment nut, you got the little spring and whatever, It also works as a low pressure switch, and you got to use the computer to set it. And a little weight thing, a little fish weight scale kind of a thing. Anyway. God almighty. That's a good looking Spyder. That RTL right there, I pulled the bulletin as I was talking with Chris there, that I noticed that the time went up, is missing exactly the same things that actually I think it's even the same color, but it's a chrome version. Yeah, it's the same bike, missing the same parts. We did find the time went up. That's good. Alright, I'm out. So the first thing was the volume keypad thing. I showed you that. It was just taped and wrapped up. Don't unzip that zip tie until you click it into that thing. Make sure you have it right side up, and it snaps in. It's got 3 very secure, but if you had to take that thing off, you'd have to take the sides off and release the clips. That puppy is in there. And then the where the windshield bracket and park brake module, which is built into that, plugs in. Already got it undone. So that plugs in there. That's a park brake module, and then here's your power wires to the windshield motor. There's the back side of your dash if you're ever wondering what they look like. There's your little tweets. That's a nice dash. I like them dashes. So anyway, it's just a push pin, knock the covers and the mirrors themselves. You can leave the base on. A couple of screws on each side, a push pin, and you kind of all pops out. There's the whole assembly laying there. And then tons of pieces. I don't know why that was in the little front trunk thing and not installed. There's the windshield itself mounts. There's where the arms mount to the windshield bracket. And these mount the component. And these are just insulators. These are the outside caps for the windshield. So get this thing popped together here right quick and send it rolling. I might as well just pop that in right now. No idea why that's not in there. Willy-nilly. There she is. Good Lord. There's 8 of those screws holding that thing down. She ain't going anywhere. There she is. Ready to roll. No big deal. So, yeah, they actually pay more time for this thing too. It's actually quite easy to do. I mean, literally. Super, super easy. So whoever has this wonderful 22 RT, come and get it. Me talking about being probably less than cordial. My old demo, the service writer comes down and is going, "What's the status on that thing?" I said, "Matt, it's been done for over 2 hours." I gave it to one of the other service writers that was passing through here. I said, "Make sure Matt gets this." "Oh yeah, no problem." Well, guess what probably didn't happen? Gotta watch it. You start getting these busy days and the sun's out. But, you know, you get yourself, you're in that winter mode and all of a sudden all heck breaks loose. So if we make little things like that, mistakes, give us a break. We're going out of winter mode and it's a shock to the system going to full summer. It's been like Animal House around here today. So, yeah. I don't know if they're coming. I need to find out if they're going to come pick it up because it's still sitting right where I parked it. And yeah, maybe I should have texted her. I usually text, but again, I've been busy trying to get these things done and other things and other things. It just happens that way. Welcome to summer, yay! It all becomes the norm so quick. We go through these seasonal cycles at work, just like the weather does outside. Alrighty. But that does look beautiful, doesn't it? Heck yeah. Well, hello there, YouTube. Persistence pays off. Kelly went digging and digging and digging. And the birth certificate that we had the photocopy part of, that she was okay, but it can't be a photocopy, she found it. What's weird is that thing's not much bigger than like a driver's license.
I know, it's little.
But it's got this South Carolina, boom, like notary stamp looking thing on it and stuff.
Hope that works.
It's got to work.
Yep.
I remember that thing. I think at one point I was even carrying that thing in my wallet, and I thought, man, if I ever lost my wallet, I'd be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But she found all kinds of stuff. You know, a little note to me saying, well, I'll see you when I come by at lunch. I got to get Ashley ready. It's literally when we only had one child.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Ultrasounds of Ryan and...
Yeah.
That's some crazy stuff, man. I go, are you looking for stuff or are you going down memory lane? She goes, well, I found your birth certificate. I'm going through memory lane now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, man. You can lose some time.
Oh, yeah. It's just your mind goes wandering.
I know. It's like, holy moly.
We'll swing by the DMV again tomorrow. Make sure that's cool and go on with life.
Yes.
But I think on that, even though we're an hour before sunset, the clouds are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to rain next few days. But
rains are coming.
We're going to bounce on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Thursday or Friday.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging around again today.
Yes, much appreciated.
We'll do this again tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye now.